8 ways to look smarter. Researchers have documented how people try to appear smarter or use criteria to decide whether others are smart. Many judgments are rooted in stereotypes, yet they persist. Because people know, consciously or unconsciously, that others form impressions of them after a glance or short conversation, they may work harder to give the right impression so they're judged favorably. There may be no validity to these impressions, yet people value others' perceptions. Want to look smarter? Here are some tips from the latest studies. Number 1, communicate clearly. Smart people have good vocabularies, says Daniel Oppenheimer, professor of cognitive psychology at the University of California, Los Angeles. People think, if I can show that I have a good vocabulary, I'll sound smarter. But Oppenheimer's research shows that authors are deemed smarter when writing is easier to understand. Using big words just to impress people may have the opposite effect. People associate intelligence with clarity of expression, Oppenheimer says, adding that smarter people do use longer words in their writing, but their aim is to write clearly. Number 2, wearing glasses may help. Glasses are easily noticeable and allow us an instant inference without effort, says Bogdan Wojcicki, who teaches at the University of Social Sciences and Humanities in Sopot, Poland. Many people considered wise, like professors, judges, and mature statesmen, wear glasses more frequently than fools. So any cue associated with wisdom, thick books, fluent speech, even gray hair, may give rise to the impression of smartness. Number 3, men, tell some jokes. A French study published in the journal Psychological Reports found that women who overhear men telling funny jokes believe them to be smarter and more attractive than men who converse about mundane topics. There may be some validity to this because a certain level of intellect is required to consistently make clever remarks. Number 4, smile authentically. People whose smiles appear authentic, with wrinkles around the eyes, are judged to be more intelligent than people whose smiles seem fake, according to a study in the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior. There's no correlation between smiles and smarts. Judgments are fueled by hunches. Number 5, read up. In the UK, one survey found that more than half of Britons surveyed in a poll done for World Book Day admitted to pretending they'd read classics like War and Peace to sound smarter. You may seem more impressive in the moment, but if you forge a new relationship, you may not be able to keep up the ruse. Most of our daily interactions with others are very short and superficial, Wojcicki says. However, we are less easily fooled during prolonged or repeated interactions. Number 6, make eye contact. If someone looks at you while you're talking, you're more likely to think he's smarter. Good eye contact means the other person is responsive to what you are doing or saying, Wojcicki says. If he is not responsive, this means that either you are dull or he is dumb. No wonder that having such a choice, most of us prefer to think that he is dumb. This perception may be grounded in truth. Researchers at Brandeis University in Massachusetts found that conversationalists who maintained eye contact rated higher on IQ tests than those who avoided someone's gaze. Number 7, pass on the booze. Alcoholic beverages lowered perceived intelligence levels. A study in the Journal of Consumer Psychology found that people holding wine or beer are judged less intelligent than those holding soda or water. We frequently see some degree of cognitive impairment following alcohol consumption, says study author Scott Rick, professor of marketing at the University of Michigan. That can act as a lens through which we view people who drink. Number 8, being nice counts too. Wojcicki's research has shown that self-esteem rises when people perceive themselves to be intelligent, but others appreciate different traits. People will like you not because of your smartness, but because of your warmth and kindness, he says. However, besides liking, there is also respecting, and this is based on intelligence and deed. So when you want others to like you, present yourself as a person who is nice rather than smart. But if you want others to respect you, present yourself as intelligent rather than nice.